Hey, it's Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com, and I've got a brilliant one for you today because today we are making delicious blueberry muffins in the air fryer with a delicious oat crumb topping. They are so good, they are so easy to make, and often we talk about variation on a recipe that we've already followed, as in a recipe cookbook should just be a guide. So what I'm using for this recipe today is I'm actually using the raspberry muffin recipe as a guide from my second book, Air Fry It Easy Every Day, and switching it up into a delicious blueberry muffin instead. Perfect for this time of year when blueberries are in season. And of course this is also brilliant as part of our picnic season 2.
First, let me explain to you who we are. If you're new around here, my name is Sam and I've been teaching people how to cook smart with just kitchen gadgets for over 10 years. In fact, we don't even have an oven or hob in our kitchen. We are double Sunday Times bestsellers and The Independent calls us the best for beginner cooks. But because we've been creating videos for a while, we've ended up with more than 1,500 recipe videos on our YouTube channel. So what we have done is we have created a recipe index organised by gadget to help you quickly find your next recipe video. You can find them all at KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, and we would be honoured if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel for more recipe videos like this. So now let's get back to the food.
So what do you need? You may be wondering. Obviously blueberries, but what else goes into these? So then, I've got some fresh blueberries, a large egg, granulated sugar, self-raising flour or self-rising depending on where you live, Greek yogurt because Greek yogurt always makes the best muffins, some softened butter, and I've got a little bit of milk, some vanilla, and then I've got extra flour in my flour shaker. So that makes the basic blueberry muffins, and I'll run through the ingredients for the topping when we're ready to pop the topping on. So first things first, we're starting this recipe with some melted butter. You can, in fact, melt butter in the air fryer. I've featured it many a times in our cookbooks, but it's just as easy to pop it in the microwave if it's in a microwave safe container. So I'm going to start by popping the butter into the microwave, coming back, and then we can start with the melted butter. So 25 seconds in the microwave and we have the melted butter. So we're going to start with that. So once you have your melted butter, or you can switch it up for melted margarine or similar, it's totally up to you and depends on what you're into. Then you want to crack in your egg, add this to your bowl, and then also add in your sugar. And then you've got your eggs, your sugar and your melted butter. Grab out your favourite whisk and just give it a good mix. And you just want to beat the egg into the mixture. Or as I like to say, if you're using because you're using granulated sugar, once it doesn't feel gritty from the sugar, it's a good time to stop and add in your next ingredient. Right, next in is the yogurt. So we're using authentic Greek yogurt here. There's something about the way in these Mediterranean countries they make muffins, and it's always using authentic Greek. And then I'm also adding in the milk and the vanilla extract as well. And also note, if you're wondering about the measurements, I'm going to be sharing this recipe over at KitchenGadgetsClub.com, and you can have all the measurements there and have the step-by-step photographs because it's sometimes hard to follow all that information in a video, especially when you're baking. So continue stirring. Give it a good mix. And wow, look at that. Isn't it doing brilliantly already? Isn't that easy? So we're almost there, 2 ingredients left. So now grab your flour and pop this all in. And then stir in the flour slowly to begin with until it's all mixed in. And then I normally go to a spatula once it's really, really thick because it's harder to mix with a whisk. So it's quite a thick mixture as these muffins. But you can see it's coming together lovely. So we'll use your silicone whisk. So then we just have the blueberries left. And you're probably wondering, why have we got the flour shaker out when we're doing them in silicone and we've already put flour in the actual recipe? Well, the secret there is that blueberries break up a lot in muffins when you're using fresh ones, and the secret is to add a bit of flour to the blueberries before you add them to the mixture. So give them a quick mix with your hand just to give them a quick flouring, and then pop them in. And also note, you know, like I said about making recipes your own, that's why you can always tell with some content creators that are not very good at it, because you can always think to yourself, that's just so-and-so's recipe, that's nothing original about that. But anyway, another way that you can use the recipes is halving the quantities. So this is actually half the batter as well compared to the one in our second cookbook, because we don't need that many all the time. So just note, you can double a batch and you can half a batch of these very easily as well. So then stir in the blueberries. And now it's done and it's ready to go into muffin cases. Oh, so look at that. So I love silicone muffin cases. They work so well in the air fryer and they're so easy to use. And you can always get a big batch of them on Amazon or in cheap pound shops. So now grab yourself a dessert spoon, or you can use an ice cream scoop. They are also brilliant. And then start adding your mixture to the muffin cases. It's a bit over full, so I'm just going to add that blueberry to the next one. And then you just want to spread it between them. This recipe should do about 10, and I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 muffin cases out at the moment, so it just depends on how full you go with them. Bearing in mind, if you go too full, they will take much longer to cook in the air fryer. A couple more. I'm going to start scraping the bowl to fill them all up. So then a bit more in that one. Oh, and then which ones are lacking? That one definitely is. I don't think they're too bad really. Some of them have got quite a lot of blueberries in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it did do 10. And now take a closer look. So we've got 10 all ready to go. But what we need to do now is we need to make our crumb topping. So I'm just going to grab the ingredients for that and I can talk you through it. So I've grabbed my other ingredients out. So for making the crumb topping, it's really simple. And like I say, all these measurements are going to be added over at Kitchen Gadgets Club. So what I've got in one little bowl, I've got my oats. Rolled oats, porridge oats, well, no matter what you call them where you live. I've got a little bit of granulated sugar, I've got a little bit of cinnamon, and I've got some melted butter as well. So basically all you're really doing is combining them and mixing. So I'm going to add them all into the buttered one so I'm not losing any of the butter. Like that. And then I'm recycling the spoon that I just grabbed the butter with to save on pots, in case you're thinking, ooh, that's a bit dirty. It's just got, it will look, of course, very oaty, which is the look you're looking for. So don't be alarmed if it looks like that. And there you go, that is mixed and that is ready for adding the top of your muffins. You know, behind the scenes here, making this recipe for the first time, honestly, I was messing about with these oats to put the topping on, and I made so much it made a massive bowl of it. So you may think there's not a lot there, but when you just sprinkle in a bit on each, you'd be surprised by how far it actually stretches. So you can just add a little bit on top, because you're just using it basically to make a crunch on top of your muffins. think how much you love a crumble, and then keep continuing across them all. And then if you feel like you're going to run out, you can go slow with how much you add on the top, and then if you've got any left, you can just kind of sprinkle it over them all. So of course we've gone through them all now, so any more that you feel like they need a little bit more, then you can. I've only got a tiny bit left. I feel like I've done a better job this time. That's what recipe testing is all about, of course. Making them better for you before you see them. So that's them all done, ready for air frying. So what do you think? I think they look lovely. So shall I give my hands a quick wash and we can get them air fried? So let's pop them on, shall we? Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? When you've gone to all that effort and now you get to pop them on. So place them in the air fryer. Am I going to be able to fit them all in? Or am I going to get annoyed that I just had to do one on its own? I wonder if I can sneak in number 10. The only problem I have about this is that some of them won't be as spread out. Yep, I think I can achieve that. So pop it on, and you're looking for a temperature of 160 Celsius, that's 320 Fahrenheit. And then a cooking time of 10 minutes, and then press start.
Let me introduce you to Kitchen Gadgets Club. We recommend joining it because it's brilliant for kitchen gadget recipes with step-by-step photos. It's got lots of easy recipes. You can join for as little as £1 a week. It has a library of over 1,000 plus kitchen gadget recipes, and we add 4 new exclusive recipes every single week. Here are just a few of the recipes. Each recipe has both metric and imperial, step-by-step photographs, plenty of useful kitchen gadget advice from experts. Just take a look at some of the photographs. And of course, you can join by heading to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/join. And now, shall we get back to the food?
And we've beeped. So should we check on our blueberry muffins? See how they're doing? Are they good? Oh wow, look at those beauties. Don't they look amazing? So now it's all about adding some colour. So we're increasing the temperature to 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit, and cooking them for an extra 4 minutes. So now 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit, 4 minutes, and then press start. And we've beeped. So shall we see how these blueberry muffins are turned out? Are you ready for it? Oh wow, look at them babies. Don't they look gorgeous? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave them to cool for a little while in the muffins, in the air fryer, before I get them out and show you them. So now I've left them a little while to rest, and then I can get them out without burning myself basically. But look at that, doesn't that look fabulous? So now you can just get rid of the muffin cases unless you want to keep them, and then transfer them to a plate for serving. These are also very good for picnics, which was my plan originally, but also for your kids' lunch boxes, if the school allows them, of course. They're also just brilliant for some meal prep and for keeping in the fridge to keep your kids happy, and the adults too. That one, only got 2 left now. Ooh, and take a closer look. So they are our blueberry muffins. Don't they look fantastic? What do you think? Don't they look lovely? Oh, they're so good. Fresh blueberries as well. Wow, look at the centre of those. Don't they look brilliant? I'm in love, and that crunchy topping too. So good. I could eat these each and every day, I tell you. And of course you can swap these for blackberries if you want, raspberries and other similar fruit that cooks well in the air fryer. So are you going to try these? Thanks for watching, and now you've seen a glimpse into our ovenless world. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is what I call one of our step-by-step instruction videos. If you would rather have short and sweet, don't forget to check out our shorts. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to find videos quickly, if you head over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, you can see an A to Z list of all our YouTube videos, so you can find videos by Kitchen Gadget. And I'll see you again soon.